Tom Hobbs. The title is...
Okay, I'd like to do an audio check first.
Okay, do that audio check.
Right now, everything's going good? Good. I chased the aliens out of this other computer.
Okay, dating after the pandemic, I guess. Tom Hobbs.
Do you have the intro?
Sorry, the introduction. He's speaking from the Pathway Visionary Communication Level 3 using the descriptive language, dating after the pandemic. Tom Hobbs. I mean, that's all I have, though. I guess, no?
Toki, check the chat. I just put it there for you.
Oh, okay. All right. Can you hear us? Okay. It is easier to laugh at the tough times in our lives when we have time and distance. Oops, where did it go? Time and distance. The pandemic, as Tom calls it, has affected the world. How it has affected us may not be fully known or seen for years. Tonight, Tom believes he sees some humor in the tragedy, and you may be healthier now that we have some time and distance. Let's see if we agree with Tom, the man in the hat.
Our lives have forever changed because of the tragedy. We dress differently, we travel differently, and now we even talk differently because of the pandemic. And I call it the pandemic, and that set Koki up because that's really hard to say. Pandemic. Because it was more than just a political thing or an illness. It was a tragedy. But I believe that with time and distance, we can find humor from tragedy. Otherwise, it would just drive us all the way down. Now, I can believe you can find that humor right now in the pandemic. That's my belief. Because we're using languages that, we didn't have these words 5 years ago. You know, things like social distancing. PPE, personal protective equipment, masks and shields. We didn't use those. Now, this is where it started bothering me, was virtual meetings. Okay, virtual would be kind of like fake if we'd really had a meeting, had we had the meeting, if we hadn't been there, but since we weren't there, had it been virtual, I'm plays with my little brain, virtual meetings. All right, let's take a look at some of these other phrases. Simple. Mask mandate. Okay, mask mandate. To me, I think of it a little bit differently. That's why it's fun to go to the bank now, right? You got to wear a mask. Get away with it. You got to figure that out. Essential workers, right? Essential workers. Who are truly the essential workers during the pandemic? That's right, the janitors and the people who did payroll. They're the only ones who really had to do anything. Kept us going. All right, you're starting to get the clue. Super spreader. All right, now somebody give me a shout out. You can unmute. What's an example of a super spreader? What do you think it might be?
Toastmasters convention.
Oh, Toastmasters convention. Yeah, well, I was there. So was Paula. Oh, sorry, Paula. You're still got a little bit illness from there. Well, that's true. To me, it was a big jar of peanut butter and grape jelly. That's a super spreader. Why not? All right. Take this serious, ladies and guys. Flatten the curve. What could that truly mean? What is it really referring to?
Losing weight.
Losing weight could be, I say, that's what Spanx were designed for. That's what they sold those darn Spanx for. Flatten the curve. All right, work from home. In reality, yeah, that's where you wear a suit and tie and no pants. That's what I think of it. Time and distance. When we separate that time and distance. Sorry, here. Tell me. Yeah. Hi, Bridget. What? No, it's okay. I can talk real quick. I'm on a Zoom. I'll talk to your dad. What? No, he's not going to kill your boyfriend. Well, he didn't kill the last one. Well, yeah, he did scared him pretty bad. You're right. All right, now I'll call your dad, but I'm on a Zoom call right now. I got to go. All right, stay in your room. Go ahead and watch Tic Tac or TikTok, whatever you want to call it. That's okay. No, all right, you're in isolation. Stay in isolation if that makes you feel. All right, I'll call your dad later. Later, bye. I got to go. Hey, sorry about that, but that's my niece. My niece and, well, her and her dad are not really happy about dating. This is my niece and her two sisters. This is 15 years ago. They're triplets. Yeah, my niece is the one right here looking for a boyfriend somewhere else. How they've been affected because of the pandemic and their phrases. This is my belief. To them, social bubble, that's when dad drops them off, pops up and takes them to the school in the farm truck. That blows up their social bubble, right? Social distancing. That's what dad says about dating. From their thought. Drive-through testing. Hey, that's how dad wants to check out all the boyfriends' potential. Drive them through, keep them going. You don't want them hanging around there. Personal protective equipment. All right, I see Randall's face. He's even getting the theme right now. Yeah, personal practice there. That's dad. He's going to protect each one of the girls. Have no fear. Contact tracing, again, what dad likes to do. And I bring home a new date, he's going to track them down. Now, I'm a country boy. My dad was a hunter, did a lot of shooting. And I think I agree with this. When remote learning, that's when dad stands on the porch and cleans his shotgun when I bring home a boyfriend. Remote learning. COVID-idiot. That's what my dad calls my boyfriend. Especially after he tried to prove herd immunity. I can't even say it right. Herd immunity. That is what my boyfriend thought he had when dad chased him into the field where the Brahma bull was. He thought he had herd immunity. Of course, travel restrictions for the kids, the nieces, they still understand. That's dad's instructions. When he's talking to the boyfriends, stay-at-home order, same darn thing. Just another different phrase for say self-quarantine. That's what the girls have learned to do before they bring home another boyfriend. Isolation, as you just heard on the phone with Bridget. That's what dad believes he wants them all to do. They can't start dating until they're at least 27 years old. Okay, so time and distance. We can find humor from tragedy when we have our time and distance. I challenge you because you can find the humor.
All right. Thank you so much, Arian, Tom, Hobbs. It was very interesting speech and make me feel like it's tough to be a girl. It's a pandemic and you related that with girl and it was rather interesting and virtual meeting. We all dress up nice in suit and tie, but believe it or not, I have a pajama pants too, so I cannot stand up. Okay, I'd like to introduce our facilitator, Majane, again.
All right, thank you, Koki. Same drill, something that you think that Tom could improve upon and something that you like that he did. So a something good and a what if. And let's start this round. with Gloria Darling, then Linda Ramrath, then Oscar Kalstad. So Gloria.
Tom, you always give interesting speeches and I like them always. I liked how you waited for our MC this evening to get your introduction and present it to us. Many times speakers just go with whatever happens, but no, you waited, and that was very good. We need to, I guess, observe protocols of when we are the speaker. The other thing was, if I have enough time, is that I was a bit confused about the title. Oh, my time is up. I'll send it to you in the chat. Thank you.
All right. So we've got now Linda Ramrath, followed by Oscar Kalstad, followed by Kennedy Ong. Linda.
I liked, because your speech was about adding language to increase the impact. I liked your slides, how a word popped up and then you waited a bit and explained the definition on the other side. And there were lots of words. It made us, some of us, realize the new vocabulary we learned after those 2 years. And I thought it was humorous. The thing you could work on was a stronger ending. It just seems like you were at the end and you threw out one line, find humor.
Okay, thank you, Linda. Now Oscar Kalstad, followed by Kennedy. And I think that will do it for this round.
Yeah, yeah, thank you, Tom. That was a lot of fun. It really took us right through the pandemic and try to find all that humor in it. And I think you really did manage to pull out a lot of the fun that we had during the pandemic, like the mask mandates and super spreaders and how to take another twist to that. So I loved all of that. And I thought you had a good pace on it too. Kept my attention and kept me smiling. As far as, doing it better, I don't know, maybe you could keep changing hats. That's right.
All right, Kennedy, do you have any comments? Kennedy.
He said pass in the chat.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, Tyree, are you still there? Is Tyree still here? I saw something pop up in chat from him, so. All right. I'll try one more time. Rosemary, would you like to comment?
Yes, thank you, Tom. I enjoyed it very much. One thing I would like to see, I know when we're in the box, but your hands kept going out of the box, which was a little distracting. Otherwise, I really enjoyed it. You had me laughing, and I love all the new words. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Rosemary, and I'm returning control back to Koki.
Sorry about that, Marjane. My Wi-Fi went out.
Oh, okay. Well,